y'all, it's Tracy Nicole. Thank you so much for tuning into my video today. Today I'm going to be going over some waxing and shaving tips for you all, and I'm also going to share with you all my first ever wax experience. Yes, girls, I am 26 years old, have never had anything waxed except my eyebrows. So I went ahead and I got my underarms waxed. I felt like that was a good place to start. I'm not ready for the bikini and Brazilian just yet, but I am gonna get that done. But I'm gonna go over some tips. So some tips and tricks that I did before I went to get my first ever wax is exfoliate. That is rule number one. So if you know that you're gonna go ahead and get waxed on a Saturday, you wanna make sure that you start exfoliating the Saturday before. But it's really good to just exfoliate throughout the week regularly, even if you're not gonna get waxed. So I would say go ahead and get you one of those loofahs or an exfoliating glove and exfoliate at least 3 to 5 times a week. I stick with 3 just because I have sensitive skin. But I know there are some people that do 3 to 5 and they are just fine. So my second tip would be is to take ibuprofen. So what I did is I just took a 600 milligram ibuprofen before I went in to get waxed, and that just helped to relax my body. It helps with pain reduction, anti-inflammatory properties. Okay, so after you go ahead and get your wax, you get home and you're like, what am I supposed to do after I just got everything waxed? Some waxers will give you some advice and tell you what to do. My waxer, the advice that she gave me is to wait to exfoliate for 48 to 72 hours. She said that as soon as you start exfoliating, that's going to make your hair grow back faster. So she told me to just go ahead and go home, wait, try not to put on roll-on deodorant if I use it. So what I did is I just went ahead and got the spray deodorant and I used that. Because she said that the roll-on deodorant would clog pores, which I have done some research on that. But recently I just went ahead and switched to spray deodorant. So that's what I did after my wax. And my last tip for waxing would be to use an aftershave product or some product that is going to soothe your skin. So what she recommended was this product here. It's by Dermalogica. It's a post-shave balm, and this stuff is bomb.com, y'all. So I use this, and let me tell you, it's bomb. It clears up your ingrown hairs, any razor bumps that you may have. It's bomb, girl. And I did go ahead and buy the full-size bottle. It's on its way. But yes, that is bomb. Even though I don't think that I would actually go back to get waxed again because my skin is just extremely sensitive, it actually gave me more ingrown hairs than I have ever had. But this did help to combat it. But I just think that my skin is just way too sensitive. I think I had unrealistic expectations going into my wax experience. I just thought that, oh yes, once I get waxed, girl, everything is gonna be smooth and dandy. But everybody has different skin, and my particular skin just does not work for waxing. I'm gonna try it for, like I said, my bikini line area, and that might work for me. But as far as underarms, I think I'm just a shave girl, and I'm just gonna stick to my handy dandy razor. So that brings me to the point. Let's go ahead and go over some of my shave tips. So a lot of these tips are going to be similar to my waxing tips, but I just want to reiterate them. So again, my number one tip for shaving and waxing is exfoliate. Do you guys know how long I went without exfoliating? I never knew the importance of exfoliating. I never knew that it could like take off the dead skin and just help soften the hair follicles that will just prepare you for waxing and shaving. Girl, I never knew this. So if you don't know this, go ahead and start exfoliating now. Exfoliating, exfoliating, exfoliating. Tip number 2 for shaving is always use a new or fresh razor. You don't have to use a new razor each time you shave, but you do want to make sure that once you use a razor, you want to make sure that you put it in a dry area so that the razor blades are going to be sharp the next time that you use them. You don't want to be going to shave, girl, and you got a dull blade You want to make sure when you shave, you get the best out of your razor and the best out of your shaving experience. So with that being said, you want to make sure that you dry your razor each time. Keep it in a dry area. Don't keep it laying around in the shower so that it gets moisture, but you want to make sure it's in a dry area. Okay, so tip number 3, you always want to make sure you use some type of shaving gel or some type of lubrication. You don't want to be just taking your old razor and just shaving on a dry little area, girl, because you're going to be messed up toe up from the flow up, girl. You want to make sure you get you some shaving gel. What I do is, like I said, I have really sensitive skin, so I just take my Dove for sensitive skin body wash. I lather that thing on up and I just get to shaving, and that's my lubrication right there. Another tip for shaving is going to be your after shave care. So you want to make sure when you get out the shower, you dry your underarms completely. And like I said, this tip was used in my wax tip. So you want to make sure you use a post-shave balm again. That's by Dermalogica. That's going to help with them old ingrown hairs. It's going to help lighten your skin, and you're going to have some nice smooth underarms, girl. So go ahead and order you some Dermalogica so you can get right and get tight. You know, I was slacking. I didn't know all these tips before, but I'm putting y'all on to these tips so y'all can know what to do and you can have some nice smooth underarms. My next tip for shaving is going to be when you get out of the shower, your aftershave care. It's very similar to your aftercare for waxing. So again, you're going to be using your post-shave balm by Dermalogica. Like I said, y'all, this stuff is bomb.com. It's going to get rid of any of those ingrown hairs. It's going to help lighten up your skin. You're going to have nice, smooth underarms, or nice, smooth anywhere that you shave or wax. I'm telling y'all, it's bomb.com. You don't want to be out here looking crazy with your ingrown hairs and black spots under your arms. So go ahead and pick up that Dermalogica, because I just picked up mine. And my last tip would be to, after you finish shaving, try not to use any deodorant at all. So if you're going to sleep for the night, just try to go without deodorant. But if you absolutely need deodorant, I started to use a natural deodorant. It's by the brand Native. It's actually really good. I don't use it when I'm going out, like to work or anything, because I do have a pretty active job. So your girl is not trying to be musty out here. So I went ahead and I just used that when I'm, like I said, not really that active that day. Maybe I'm off of work, just running errands around town, or like I said, just going to sleep. I use a natural deodorant because it doesn't have aluminum and it's not going to clog your pores. The key is, after you shave, you don't want to clog those pores up. That's what causes the ingrown hairs and the dark spots and the black spots and things like that. So like I said, either put no deodorant on or try to switch to something that is a little bit more natural without aluminum. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my video today. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up down below. I'm new to YouTube, so I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel down below as well. It's free. It's not gonna hurt, girl. But like I said, thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time.